Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel Concepts of Commerce, your virtual learning platform for all the concepts relating to commerce stream. My name is Deepshika Gandhi and the topic that we are taking for today's video is nature of production management. In the previous videos, we have already discussed meaning, definition, and objectives of production management. So if you have not seen those videos till now, I'm putting the link of the same here above on the screen. You can click here and view the videos. Alternatively, you can go to the playlist of production and inventory management under the channel, and from there also you can view the videos. Also, if you have not subscribed to the channel, do subscribe so that you are notified about the latest videos whenever they are posted. Apart from that, I keep on posting multiple choice questions relating to the topics that we have discussed here on the channel, so they will help you to check your understanding of the basic concepts as well. Now let's begin with today's video. First point of nature of production management is that it is a multidisciplinary approach. That means when we study production management, it deals with a number of subjects or disciplines we can say. For example, statistics, economics, mathematics, engineering, human psychology, sociology, etc. For example, अगर आपको production की calculations को अच्छे से समझना है, you should be having very good knowledge of mathematics. Similarly, if you have to study the demand of the market, how consumers are going to behave in certain circumstances, you need to have good understanding of human psychology. Apart from that, if you have to study society pattern, क्योंकि आपका production societal pattern पर भी depend करता है, that means you need to have a good understanding of sociology also. Along with that, if you have to study how economical conditions like inflation, deflation is going to impact the demand and thereby production in your company, you should be having very good understanding of economics as well. Similarly, you need to apply statistical techniques at various steps in production management, so you need to have very good understanding of statistics as well. Thereby, we can say production management is a multidisciplinary approach. That means it requires you to study a number of disciplines under its scope, and it is very imperative for a production manager to have good understanding of all these subjects. Secondly, production management is a transformation process. Now, what do we understand by a transformation process? That under production management, we deal in the transformation. And क्या transform होता है यहाँ पर? We are just transforming, or we can say in simple words, converting raw material into finished products. So that we can say production management is a transformation process because that deals in conversion or transformation of raw materials into finished goods so that it can satisfy the demands of the consumer who are purchasing the goods. Thirdly, production management is a part of general management. So production management की जब हम बात करते हैं, it is not something very distinct or separate from general management of the company, but it is the management functions applied to a factory. That means जब हम प्रोडक्शन मैनेजमेंट की बात करते हैं, मैनेजमेंट के सभी प्रिंसिपल्स यहाँ पर यूज किए जाते हैं, whether it is planning, whether it is organizing, whether it is staffing, whether it is coordinating, मैनेजमेंट की सभी फंक्शंस यहाँ पर इम्प्लीमेंट किए जाते हैं. But the only difference between general management and production management is that the application of management principles or functions here is done in the factory, in the manufacturing process. So production management is nothing distinct or isolated from general management. It is only a part of general management of the organization. Production management is both a science as well as an art. अभी प्रोडक्शन मैनेजमेंट को हम साइंस क्यों बोल सकते हैं? बिकॉज हेयर इंजीनियरिंग इज इन्वॉल्व, हेयर सर्टेन सेट प्रिंसिपल्स एंड रूल्स आर इन्वॉल्व, सर्टेन प्रोडक्शन प्रोसेसेस आर इन्वॉल्व विच कैन बी assigned under the category of science. Whereas it also deals with human psychology, demand of the people, societal pattern, and it does the work of coordination of the various human resources present in the organization, or we can say factory. So thereby it can be considered an art also. So we can say production management possesses characteristics of both science because it is dealing with certain set procedures, principles and production methods, but it is also an art because it deals with human behavior also. Production management results in value addition. That means जब हम production management implement करते हैं in the organization, it helps us to create or add values to the product being produced. और ऐसा कैसे होता है? Because जब हम produce करते हैं without the production management, we are producing something and we are having the output. On the contrary, when we have production management being implemented in the factory, then what happens? We are purchasing the right quantity of material, right quality of material at the right time, and we have all the necessary resources available because we are working with proper planning under production management. So, production management से जब भी production किया जाता है, it results in improving the quality of the output, increasing the satisfaction level of the customers, minimizing the cost. Thereby, we can say production management results in value addition in the output. Production management is a operative function. That means production management daily monitor करता है all the activities happening in the factory so that it can increase the profitability in the long run of the company. For example, it monitors the idle time being done in the factory on daily basis, the material being wasted, how the production process is going on in the factory, and all that is taken into account so that a proper follow-up can be taken. Because अगर daily के operations को हम लोग monitor करेंगे and we are able to find out where we are lagging behind or where we are making excessive wastage that is over and above the general allowance of the wastage in the production process, we are able to track the idle time being done in the factory by the laborers. We are able to track down how production process is going on, whether it is smooth or it is disrupted in between due to lack of certain resources. It will definitely increase the profitability of the company in the long run. So we can say production management is an operative function which monitors day-to-day activities of the factory so as to increase profitability in the long run. Lastly, management of service sector. Production management does not only deals with the factories or companies where the tangible products are being produced, but it can also be extended or implemented to the factories where intangible services are being provided to the consumers. There also we can track down the process, whether the functioning is smooth or not, whether we have idle time, whether we have minimum wastage or we are having more wastage than the minimum allowed level under normal conditions. So all these factors can also be taken care of by production management in any service providing organization. Hence, we can say production management is not only restricted to the companies where products are being made, but it can also be extended and implemented to the companies where they are dealing with providing services to the end user. That was all for today. In the next video, we are going to discuss scope of production management. If you like the video, like, share and comment. Stay tuned in for the next video where we will be discussing scope of production management. Till then, keep learning, keep growing. Have a nice day.